Oh, sweet, sweet, he's in here. I didn't think he'd get in here. Ha, funny. All right, hey everybody. I got a newcomer here, Justify, here with me today. So excited to meet you. Say it to the world out there.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How you doing? Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I'm doing pretty well. I'm actually from Shepherdstown, West Virginia.
Oh, sweet. I've been to Virginia a few times.
No, we're
Nice
actually
place.
in West Virginia. So there's Virginia and then there's the West Virginia. I'm in the West Virginia.
Oh, that explains things. All right. All right, sweet. That's awesome. All right, a lot of us have no idea who you are, so why don't you introduce yourself to the world out there?
I'm actually 19 years old. I actually started playing music 4 years ago. I've been in the industry for about three and a half now. I was playing guitar first. I actually released a few songs on the Spotify under another project called Alex Olmsted Music. It got like 33,000 hits on Spotify when I had released it. It did pretty well. I never really enjoyed it all that much. It wasn't like my super passionate work. And so last year I was going through a lot of like just a lot of like personal stuff. I was actually homeless for a while, and actually started rapping whenever I was homeless because it was like a coping skill and a mechanism to me to kind of get through all the stuff that I was going through. Whenever I really didn't have a place to sleep at night, and it's like trying to figure that stuff out. Like it's stressful. It's a lot on your mind. So being able to rap about it and make songs and kind of put it into like a fabrication almost, it's something that's kind of special to me. And so whenever I started rapping, like I just kind of I fell in love with it almost. Like I put out a first little EP of like 7 or 8 songs. Personally, it's like the worst work I've ever done. But it was a lot of like super emotional stuff that like I was kind of bearing out that I was dealing with at that time. And even though the delivery and the flow wasn't like the best as it could have been, like it was still okay. But the album that I actually have coming up now, Toxic Past, like I personally feel like it's like I personally and everyone around me has told me how great of an album it is. Obviously, I can always get better, but like this is an album that I have so much utter confidence coming out with that I feel like I seriously am gonna push this in everybody's face until they listen and until they love it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that has came to me already and has been like, has so much potential, bro. You need to put this out. It's just been something to me where I'm like, well, if I don't put this out, like I'm missing a huge opportunity. So I buckled down and I got this recorded, and it took me 10 months to work on this album and get it all together. And right now I got a month and a few days before it releases. So July 28th is whenever it's gonna release. But other than that, I've been rapping for about a year now. I'm absolutely in love with it. I've dedicated all my time to it. I've even quit my job and I've dedicated full time to rapping and trying to put this into this music career. So it's like everything's on the line now. Um, and I'm just keep working. My manager is doing great things for me. I'm trying to look at a couple record labels right now. I want some record labels to look at me in advance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just a lot of shit in the mix.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I get where you're going. It was a lot. Look at that. You were homeless and then you just came up rapping and you even quit your job to do it fully. I mean,
Yeah.
that's honestly insane. Like, I could never do that. I could never do it. How did you even get the courage to do all of that?
I mean, quite honestly, it's I kind of get tired of like the way like I live complacency anyway. Like I noticed it around my own town. Like a lot of people around here, like they work their entire lives and don't do anything that's like actually enjoyable. Like obviously there's things in between, but the basis is they go and work their jobs, work their 9 to 5s, and it's something that they hate, and then they end up going home at the end of the day, and they're like, well, gonna go do it again the next day, and it's like this constant process and cycle of just like what seems to be kind of miserable. And yes, it is essential. Going to work is essential, but also chasing your dreams, I feel like, is even more essential because if you can have something that you completely love, it's like a formula. If you have something that you completely love and you can put all of your time and investment into it, tell me that it won't go amazing. Like it will always 100% of the time go your way if you do it right. If you completely 100% invest and you're working as hard as you possibly can, there's honestly like there's contingencies and there's things that'll get in the way, but like it's nothing that you can't work through as an artist or even a person doing anything or working through any type of dream, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And I totally agree with chasing your dreams is very essential. I mean, I always hated when people took jobs and didn't, specifically enjoy. I mean, honestly, I totally agree. They should really find, careers and jobs that they really, enjoy. So I totally get why you had to quit your first job and you had to do music as a full time thing. Cause I'm assuming your first job was miserable and you hated it. I'm assuming.
Well, I've been working for like since I was 15, 16. So I've definitely been in my run around of jobs, and yeah, like there's not. I mean, there was one job where I was shipping cell phones and traveling around different resale locations, and I was making a lot of money. But even then, it was still I was coming home every day, and I felt miserable, and it was just like I want more from this. I want to be able to do something and create something where I can have my dreams come true and still have income coming in and still be completely financially free.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And I can definitely see that music's gonna really take you there. It's gonna really take you far. I can definitely see it. And especially in the song that you make.
Thank you. I
Definitely.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I actually listened to a few of your songs yesterday, and I didn't get to finish all of them because I listened to a bunch of other ones. But
Awesome.
just listening to a few, you honestly are really incredible. I gotta point that out because if I don't, you'll think that I didn't listen and I
Oh
just
no,
faked
you're
it.
good. You're good. I
But
really do appreciate
honestly,
that.
yeah, no problem. And honestly, doing all of that just to have your dreams come true, that's really honestly amazing. That's honestly it's incredible. I wish more people would do that, not to force themselves to get a job that they don't like just to get income. And honestly, try to tell people I don't tell people in their face, but I just try people to do things that you like because you can still earn income and exactly what you said, financially free, and still get to do something you like.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. And if more people did that, they wouldn't be miserable and they wouldn't, be regretting their life choices and they'd
Yeah,
be
a lot of people
liking.
would actually be happy.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, even my friends now, I can tell that they don't like that. I can tell they don't like where they're working at, and I always tell them to do one day quit so you can do something that you enjoy. Because I think that's fair. I don't think that's fair that you have to force yourself. That's not fair.
Yeah, for sure. You shouldn't definitely have to force anything in life. I feel like life is I don't know, the way that life works, there's two opposing forces at all time. And it's like a magnet almost. It's like you got the plus side, you got the minus side, so you got your positive and negative. As long as you're working with the universe and working in symbiosis, I feel like neither of those forces will ever come out of hand. Like if you're like say even just like dealing with things that are going on in your life, if you handle them a certain way, like if you're dealing with adversity and you say I can't do it, I can't get through this, I'm never going to be able to work through this, you're fighting the universe, you're telling the universe I can't do this, so I'm not going to do this. If you tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm going to put all my energy into trying to make this better, you're going to make it better. It's just how it works, and when you work with the universe like that, the universe works back with you.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And if more people had that kind of mindset, be where they are right now, they wouldn't be exactly how they are, sad and miserable. So you're speaking truth here.
Hell yeah, thank you.
No problem. And I do want to get into more musically factors because this is a music podcast.
Yeah, for
Podcast
sure.
as well. So I want to kind of go into music because we learned a lot about your life, and so I want to actually get into music factors. And so I want to kind of start off with this because I always love asking this.
Uh-huh.
What is your music process? How on earth do you create your songs, and what's your process of songwriting, making your music?
So I feel like every artist does it differently, and even some of my methods they switch up back and forth. So I have days whenever I'll try to sit down and just like I'll get a rhyme in my head or I'll get a something in my head that I feel like would go good in a song, and I just jot it down in my notes on my phone, and then so and then I take them and whenever I do go to sit down and really like write the music that I'm working on, I can actually like remember and have some hooks already set out, have some verses already set out, so that I can kind of push everything together in a way that works and is super what should I say, well ensembleized, if is the word is correct. Um, Also, honestly, I've sat there and made like a lot of music, and writing a song personally, I feel like I structure them a lot. So I'll start with like a hook. And I'll usually work from a hook and then build some verses off of that. So basically, like in the song, "Why," it's like why? I've been looking up and I've been staring at the sky. Like whenever I wrote that song, I started with that hook, and then I started building off of verses off of that, and then I brought it into a bridge, and then closed it up with the chorus again. And yeah, I rolled through the whole structure of the song. Um, but basically, even when I'm done writing the song, I'll take it to my producer, my managers, and be like, hey, like, what do you guys think of this? Is this something that you feel like is a waste of time for me to put out? Because there is some music that I make that, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's not good. And so you guys don't hear it. Like, my fans won't hear a song if I feel like it's not good. If it's not what I feel like is 100% quality content, I won't put it out. I guess it's kind of the opposite from the way that I started, because I used to put out a lot of bad content. But whenever it comes back to like writing my music and everything, I want it to be as amazing as possible. I want it to be pleasing to the ears. I'm sorry, but nobody really enjoys listening to music that's just displeasing to the ears. If you're off beat, off rhythm, off key, there's a lot of factors that can really like set a bad song and a good song together. And as a musician, I kind of say I'm an audiophile, because like I'm really addicted to the good quality of music. Not even just like good substance of music, like good quality of audio and music. Like to me, that's everything. Because if you have good quality audio, you're gonna have a good song, and it's gonna sound like it was made in a studio, which it was.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. And I love how you go through. I love your process of going to music and really putting your heart and soul into what you do, and not just doing crap or just rushing to get it finished.
Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of artists, even around my own town, that just kind of rush through their art because it's like they think that it's gonna be good, and then it comes out and it's like it's okay, it's subpar, but it's not like it's nothing that's gonna get them where they need to be or where they would want to be.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I can tell by your process that your music is especially, touching. Honestly, when I listened to it, I was like, this guy's gonna make it. This is one of those guys that really take it seriously. Of course, those amateur rappers that just either rush through their songs or they have no idea what they're doing and just some crap out there and no one likes it.
Heck yeah.
They and they're one of those spamming self promoters. Those kind of spamming ones.
Listen, so here's my philosophy on that. So I do a lot of raw engagement with my fans on Instagram. I wouldn't call it through spam, but I go through recent hashtags and I contact a lot of those artists through the recents on Instagram, and I'll go through the hashtags, and it's not like I don't try to be pretentious about it, because whenever I reach out, I personally want every artist to see it and be like, okay, he doesn't just want me to listen to his music, he wants me to reach out to him as well, and let's network, let's work, let's make something together. And that's what I do whenever I reach out to artists on Instagram, and I'll comment on their posts and be like, hey, go ahead and hit me up. I'm looking for new artists, looking to meet new people. You can go ahead and check out my page, and then I will throw in a little thing about my album at the end, because hey, I mean, it's self promotion at the end of the day, and I feel like any PR is good PR, especially if you're a small artist. You need to be able to put yourself out there. And ever since I started even doing this, I've gotten so much more raw engagement. Like, I'd say the responses are about 75 to like 25. 75% of the responses I get are positive, from people that actually want to work with me and actually want to support what I'm doing. And I'd say that other 25 is people that are like, stop self promoting, stop spamming my page, like da 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 da. And here's the thing: there's a difference between spamming and just commenting one time on somebody's post to just kind of get your music out there. And I'm sure there's people that do go around and are like, do this, just go check out my page, and then they just get off and don't even like the post or anything. But I try to even interact with the post. I like the post, comment, and even try to follow the user who had the post, and even work forward and interact with them even more, and go into DMs and talk to them through there. Um, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's totally cool. I really like that you do that. And when you build a strong friendship and a partnership with others, it's a win-win. So what you're doing is working. It's a win-win for
Exactly.
everybody. Everybody wins. And just going on, the thing I want to ask about music is that I'm trying to find the right words. I'm sorry. How would you exactly describe your music? How would you exactly describe what you make?
Um, Honestly, I would call it like I would call it hip hop rap, but with a little bit of pop intertwined with a little bit of alternative. Um, I don't necessarily think I sound like the the next Drake or the next Promethazine or these crazy drill rappers, but like I definitely feel like I have something that's kind of special. And I'd like to blend into the like the mainstream of the hip hop genre as kind of like a pop artist in a sense, but almost but also as a rapper. So like so the way that Drake did it is kind of the way I would like to do it. But I don't want to be Drake. I want to like obviously we have two completely different sounds. I want to build a brand kind of the way that he did. I want to get into a record label and then get income from that to build onto my own record label the way that he did with OVO. And so personally, right now, I'm just literally I want all of this to be seen and is heard by everybody, and so that everybody can be aware that I swear to God, I'm gonna be up on that stage soon.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I hope to see you on the stage pretty soon. I mean, too early, I would have told you about the concert I'm doing, but I would love to see you on the stage.
I have some local stuff coming up, but I'm definitely looking for out of town stuff soon. I need to start traveling around. I want my name to be heard, definitely, especially far out of this place that I'm at. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm in West Virginia. There's not many people that like are super supportive of the whole rap thing. Like, a lot of people listen to country music around here, and so there's not much of a rap scene. And so I'm in
Oh
an
yeah,
area where I need to kind of be closer to other artists that are doing similar things than me.
yeah, definitely. I totally get why West Virginia would be a country place. I totally get it, because down here in Texas, it's pop music all the time on the radio.
Yeah, for sure. I like Texas though. Are you anywhere near Houston? Are you in Houston?
Yeah, I actually was born and raised in Houston.
Awesome, the city of music. That's really cool.
Oh, yeah, I love it here.
That's really
Oh
awesome.
yeah, oh yeah, sir. I really love it. Honestly, nice place.
That's one place that I've always wanted to visit in Texas. Is I've always wanted to go to Austin, and then I've always wanted to go to Houston.
Oh, maybe one day you can down here and I get to see you in person. I see your face, but seeing in person would be nice too.
That would be awesome. We could definitely do some more work then because I really enjoy networking and getting to know every single person around me. I mean, I feel like if you can't make an interaction with people around you and you can't be a personable artist, there's nobody that can open handedly give support unless you're just like a blind fan.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I totally get where you're going, and I want to go on. Waste any time. Um, but going on. Nice. I met you actually in Immortal Hip Hop. How on earth did you find Immortal Hip Hop? How did you find that label?
So basically, I was in another collective Discord. It was, I think it was something Snooty label or something like that. It was like some other like
Mhm.
upcoming label. And someone reached out to me on there and was like, it was that dude Enigmatic. And he reached out to me and he was like, hey, do you want to join the server? Da, da, da. We need new artists. I'm like, okay, I would like to join immediately. And then I got in. It seems like I really enjoy the environment there. I like all the artists that are around there. There's definitely a lot of potential in that group, and I really enjoy to see what's about to happen with Immortal. That's going to be some really cool stuff coming up soon.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I love them. Also, everybody make sure to go to their website. He's all right, let's get back to the show. Let's get back. All right, so I want to kind of go into this. So, what was the exact trigger point that made you decide to get into music?
When I was a lot younger, my parents were my parents have been in the psychedelic rock scene for about they were in there for about 8 years, I'd say, and they did a lot of good work. But COVID kind of plumped their whole business. But I was really young, and I played saxophone and guitar, and I was getting the opportunity to go on stage and play with a lot of big bands as a younger kid. Um, and so that kind of opened the door for me to be in the music scene as it is. And so I started playing music on my own independently when I was about like 13, 14. Like I'd played saxophone up to that point, but like I started picking up the guitar, started like seriously investing into my own music. Um, and that was about when it got super serious, was I'd say around 2015, 2016.
Oh, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. And just another thing, was your family or people around you very musically in rap, or was that on your own?
No, actually, like my family was very actually against rap for the longest time. My dad's very against rap, and he's just now starting to kind of come around. It's kind of funny.
Oh, damn, I'm so sorry he's against rap. It's not that terrible though. I feel bad for him though. He's missing a lot. He's missing out. Well, all
Well,
right,
he
let's.
came around. His some of his favorite artists right now. He actually listens to a lot of Juice World and a lot of fucking what's it called? Uh, Post Malone. He really likes Post Malone.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Those are mainstream ones.
Yeah, so he is super into those more mainstream artists, which is kind of funny because my dad has never been into mainstream music for like my entire childhood. And then when I moved out the house, he started listening to Post Malone and Juice World. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like them both. Those two artists I like.
Yeah, those are actually Juice World is one of my big influencers as well as Post Malone. I think both of them are honestly some great role models for younger artists. Besides what happened with Juice and his own addictions, I feel like he's still set a great precedent for what it is to be a good person.
Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. I totally agree. And just to go along with your influences, do you have anybody additionally that inspired you to get into music?
Personally, there was nobody in my life that inspired me to go on stage, but not in the rap scene anyway. But for rap, I'd say my influences probably come from mostly Juice World. I like really like NF, um, as well as them. I like Youngblood and Suicide Boys and a lot of that like darker rap. Um, but I'd honestly say that my main influencers would be like Juice World, NF, and Suicide Boys.
Oh, makes sense, makes sense. I can totally see why they would inspire you a lot. Totally
Yeah, I
see
think
that.
a lot of the stories are a little bit similar there.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I can see the resemblance. And going on, what would happen in your lifetime if you were not a musician? What would happen to you?
Um, in my life, if I chose to not be a musician, I feel like I would probably, um, I don't know. I've always been super ambitious and super passionate, so I feel like I would have went into something. Um, so I was really into IT when I was younger, so I feel like I probably would have went into something with computers and probably actually probably into audio engineering, to be honest. It would have probably ended up being music, but either in like an electronical standpoint with like the back end of things.
Ah, okay. So no matter what, it was music all the way.
That's what I'm saying. Even when I had the chance to go to a trade school, it was for IT, and I was just gonna plan to use it to learn how to like build certain musical things
Ah,
and learn musical engineering at the end of the day.
oh yeah. I totally get where you're going with that. totally get you. I wonder why you didn't go to the trade school though. I wonder why.
My mom actually told me we were going through like a rough year that year. I was having some rough grades, so she told me that she didn't think that it was going to be the best thing for me. Um, and it was one of those things where I kind of regretted not going, but at the end of the day, I kind of like where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna let this roll out and see where it goes.
Oh, got you. You were successful either way.
Yeah,
That you were so successful.
hell yeah.
That's good. No matter what life's gonna take you, but you're still gonna be in music. That's what surprises me a lot. And also not surprised, but at the same time very. And
Yeah,
I really love the passion that you have with music, and that no matter what, you'll still be in music.
yeah. It's been all my life, so it's like it's hard for me to. It would be hard for me to get a job doing anything else. I love music way too much.
Oh yeah, I totally get you. I'm on the same boat. I love music.
I feel like there's so much things in the world that you can change with music. You can bring people together with music in such a different standpoint.
Yes, definitely. And it's music has especially helped the pandemic, especially in this rough time we all had.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Music got me through the pandemic.
Most definitely. And talking about the pandemic, how has the pandemic affected you as a musician?
Um, so basically I finished private school in Pennsylvania and I came home in March of 2020, which as you know was the start of like all this crap with COVID. So basically after I came home in March, my dad's business corrupted, completely went bankrupt. Um, all of his assets were gone. Everything he had booked in the next 4 or 5 months just completely disappeared because of COVID. And so he had no choice but to just like kind of leave the industry. And for me, it was like, okay, well, I just came home from private school and I still have these dreams of being a musician. Well, what should I do? And it actually took me a while to like really make the choice to like jump into this. And so it was I went from about March to June before I made the decision to like start making rap music and like fully investing into this.
Oh, wow. Well, so sorry for what happened to your dad, but also I'm pretty glad that the pandemic hasn't done too much harm to you. And
Yeah,
I think the pandemic boosted your confidence to get into music a lot more.
I feel like it makes me such a more confident person being able to play music that I really love.
Yeah, definitely. And it got you big opportunities like this right now.
Yeah, I
But
really
you
do
know what?
appreciate it.
No problem. I'm happy to interview anybody with musical talent.
That's
Right.
awesome. We need more publications like this.
Yeah. Definitely. No. All right, let's get into this a little bit more. All right. So, do you have any dream collabs in mind?
Um, Man, that's a funny question because I was just thinking about this the other day. I really would like to work with Hasley, the female artist, because I want to make some female featured songs. As well as that, Machine Gun Kelly is like also I really would like to work with him because I feel like if we were to make a song together, it would be insane. It's absolutely insane. Um, Personally, if Juice was still alive, that would be a collab. That would be a dream collab, but that's forever a dream collab.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. I can't wait to see you on those tracks one day.
Thank you.
And no problem. No problem. Oh, all right. Let's get into this because my mind is completely fried. All right. Let's see. There ever been any time in your lifetime where you couldn't think of anything to write and your mind was blank?
Yeah. So as I feel like as an artist, it happens quite a lot. Um, it's something that you really have to pull yourself through. Like you have to write a couple shit songs if you're going through writer's block, and really just get it on the paper so you can get through that because a lot of a lot of writers that I know, honestly, like if they get writer's block, they'll stop writing for a pertinent amount of time, and it's like, well, you're losing the opportunity to make song here because you think that you can't do it. Well, if you just push through your writer's block, and something will eventually come. A lot of the time, I'll sit there, try to figure it out. I'll write down a verse, and if I can't write anything after that verse, I'll just keep that verse, and I'll come back in a day or an hour or whatever amount of time it is. But I'll always come back to finish that song.
Oh, all right. Got you. And I also love how you handle a writer's block because, as you know, a lot of artists have had them, and if you haven't had a writer's block, they're not true artists. And I like that you handle it very responsibly, and also you don't stop making music after that. Just kind of
Yeah,
like
I feel like it's
pause
really
it.
important because you lose a lot of momentum if you stop writing.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And I like that you always, come back to the piece after like a little break or, you know, with a little more research. And I like that you always come back to the song and you end up releasing it anyway. Finishing it, that is.
Well, it does. Yeah, it doesn't always get released, but it always gets finished at least. There's not a piece of work that I feel like I should keep unfinished.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I like that. All right. Cool, cool. All right, I've tortured you a lot with questions, so it's your time to torture me if you want to ask me anything, because I know I tortured you a lot. I can tell.
Um, I don't really. It wasn't torture. I enjoy talking. Personally, I really enjoy the show. When does it come out? Because I want to be able to rep you guys. So when is it's gonna come out?
Oh, okay. Well, speaking on this, it's coming in the fall. I have a lot of them I recorded, over 20 episodes, so it's probably going to come um in the fall, unfortunately, because of
All right,
the many I did.
all right, cool. Regardless, that gives you a lot of time to grow this brand and this whole show because I mean I really like this. I think this is awesome.
Thanks, I appreciate it, and I love it because it's mine. It's not a copy. It's not because of money. It's my own thing, and I get to do whatever the hell I want to with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's something that people should be prideful in is not having something that's a copy. You always want to be original, want to make something that's like truly yours.
Yeah, and not only is it truly mine, it's something that everybody can enjoy. So this isn't just so everybody knows this isn't a rap podcast; it's a music one. And
Yeah.
so I really like that, and especially felt free whenever I converted and I changed my ways and I went from. Are you smoking? What is that? Smoking? What is that gas around you? What is that?
Oh yeah, it's weed.
What?
Yeah, smoking weed.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yes,
Do you smoke that shit? Seriously?
I love weed. It's great for you.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
Smoking
is.
is not. It's not. Give one reason how it's good for you.
So my mom actually had breast cancer. And there's this substance called Rick Simpson's oil, which is it's basically marijuana concentrated into a form of like by 1,000 or 200 or something like that, some crazy number. And it actually like cured my mom's cancer. Like it shrunk the tumor to a size where they could operate and remove it.
Ah, I did not know that. But you do need to stop before it damages your lungs.
Personally, the blunts will damage your lungs, which I do need to quit the blunts. The green though,
You do.
the marijuana, I feel like the marijuana is a healing thing. I feel like for my anxiety, it does wonders. I've gone through a lot of things that they tried to medicate me for. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna smoke weed instead, and it helps me just fine.
Oh my god, another one.
Another one.
Great. Now your girlfriend's getting all smoked up. You gotta stop her.
You hit the blunt, babe?
Yeah.
She hitting the
Right, now she's part of it.
Yeah,
What
she
is
is
this,
part
an
of it.
alliance?
This is Yes, it
Hey,
is.
you're coughing. It's not for you.
The weed not for me.
Yeah, you come on. That's disgusting. Actually, my other friend actually smokes weed. I looked at it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's disgusting.
I think you should try it.
Oh no, I'm not. Do you know what this stuff could do to you? See, you're coughing. See? My point
Listen,
exactly.
listen, you're making me laugh too.
See?
You're making me laugh really hard. I think that you
But
should. I think that if I come to Houston and we do an interview, you gotta hit the gas.
what?
Absolutely,
Insane.
absolutely.
Okay, you need to stop. Your girlfriend's literally coughing.
No
You've
more
got to
weed.
stop.
No more weed. No more weed for us. We're not smoking weed
Take
anymore.
What?
Hey, they'll be like those smokeaholics. Smokeaholics get nowhere.
Smokeaholics. I like to.
Get nowhere.
I like to think that it's a. I don't know. I try not to be excessive with it, but I feel like it's helped a lot of people in an honest standpoint.
I guess it's a little true.
There's a lot of science behind it.
All right, you have a point. Okay, fine, fine. As your punishment for smoking. This next segment, everybody, this is a little showcase that Justifies putting together. As you guys know, every artist that records music does a little showcase, a little performance. So it's Justifies turn on this podcast to let her rip. So whenever you're ready, we're
All right,
waiting.
thank you. This first song I'm gonna do is actually called "Toxic Past." It's the single off of the album. Hope you guys enjoy. Every time I was faded, I was locked in the basement. Shit was colder than pavement, and I was taught to be patient. Didn't even know it didn't make sense. I was living life so intense. Take a look up at the evidence. People caring about the relevance. Man, I wasn't raised that way. Get that bag, you can get that play. I can run it up for the next 3 days. Homie keeps talking about meet my gaze, and damn, man, I ain't never need no praise. All the money that I made in the same day. You was getting lost, you was insane. Fuck a girl, don't need to explain. I know how it feels to be up in your brain. We could be up in choppers in the drain. Got it better when you get this pain, and I will sit here and take it away. Giving you love, all your problems decay. All of the shit that I tried to convey. Baby girl, why you stuck in your ways? I ain't giving you up, I ain't giving you up. All of my love, yes, it's a dub. Your mental health is bigger than us, and I understand if you gotta go. Everyone's gotta get in their flow, but if you stay, then we gonna grow. And if you stay, then we gonna glow. And if it happens, then I ain't a poppin'. My dedication to you ain't never stopping, and it doesn't matter. I'll take you shopping, get you the things you used to be watching. You know the money mean nothing to me. I could be making music in the streets. There were some days when I happened to be down bad, and I needed free. You did it all, planted a seed, growing that faster than I could have seen. Fell in a lane, fell in a veins. You saved my life and all of my dreams, so I'ma do to you what you did to me. Yeah, what you did to me. Maybe this is like the only way. Forget all about your toxic past with me. Nothing Sam, and I can sit here try to claim it. I can speak your language. No, I took some courage for you. Change it. Lately, man, I've been growing up, acting like I don't give a fuck. But the truth is, I want all your love. I want all your love. I want all your love. Voices in my head are getting clearer. Flicked on it and I broke the mirror. Hey, you can sit here, cry, river, but what it takes to see the bigger picture. And I'm getting scared and I'm calling out. Lose the dreams, try to lose it down. And I swear to God, I won't die without making my people rich and my family proud. Pull out the visions that we just been missing. I'm touching your body, we keep reminiscing. We move to the kitchen like we on a mission. Why the fuck are we in this position? I'm handcuffed. I love our connection. Shine. With all the aggression, all of the passion, is that a fashion? Your face, read the reaction. You just and turning the pages, and I'm just sitting here relaxing. Whoa. Like the only way, forget about your toxic past. You with me, and it's not the same. And I can sit here trying to claim I can speak your language. No, it took some courage for you to change it. All right, that one was toxic past.
Oh, nice, nice. That was really good.
Yeah, that one's actually the single off of the album. The last one I'm gonna do for you guys is called it's called Why. It's also another song, and it's gonna be released on the album on Toxic Past, July 28th. So going ahead, here it is. Yeah. All right, let's go. Why? I've been looking up and I've been staring at the sky. I try. For this love I give and I just start to wonder why. Why you gotta give me all these lies? Why can't we just sit here and just vibe? I'm toxic in my type. Said I ain't really fucking with the hype. I'm telling you there's deeper things in life. And we try to survive, knowing that this shit ain't really right. And baby, you was still giving me life. So I'ma say it twice. Baby, you was still giving me life. And I'ma put my heart right on ice. Said, put my head up and now I'm walking through the night. Missing all these things, I'm missing your body on mine. I've been thinking about it, you been sipping on that wine. Taking your body, your soul, trading for my mind. I know you've been dreaming for something that's so divine. And I can never switch it, girl, I cannot define. I've been doing things that just been switching the design. Doing it for my family, I ain't got a lot of time. I don't wanna struggle, I don't wanna lose my mind. So I'ma make this breath for me and you and me and mine. I promise you'll go see it, I've been seeing all the signs. Now I'm sitting here talking, why? Now I'm sitting here, why you cry? Why you gotta be like this every damn night? Why you gotta take it there every time we fight? Yeah. Every time we fight, yeah. Why? I've been looking up and I've been staring at the sky. I try. All this love I give and I just start to wonder why. I want to sit here and compromise. Say you don't even gotta apologize. My body's tangled, yeah, it's how we harmonize. And lately, baby, I've been sitting feeling traumatized. And you was always trying to judge me for my way of life. Too many of these roads will never ever make it right. Taking all the pills, you ain't taking no advice. How is it when you fuck up, I'm the one who pays the price. So let me tell you why. That bitch, she done stole your heart, she running through the night. You can talk it crazy, you can talk it out of spite. I'm just smoking gases, just passing, we getting high. Love me or hate me, bitch, I ain't never need your vibe. So let me tell you why. That bitch, she done stole your heart, she running through the night. I can talk it crazy, you can talk it out of spite. I'm just smoking gases, just passing, we getting high. Love me or hate me, bitch, I ain't never need your vibe. Yeah. Bitch, I ain't never need your vibe. Yeah. Bitch, I ain't never need your vibe. Yeah. I ain't even vibe. Why? Why? I've been looking up and I've been staring in the sky. I try. All this love I give and I just start to wonder why. Why? I've been looking up and I've been staring in the sky. I try. All this love I give and I just start to wonder why.
Wow.
Thank you.
Pretty good. That was amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think, wow, it sounds so like, wow, it's exactly how you described it, pop and rap all together. Look at that.
Heck yeah.
Wow, so amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was pretty
No
good.
problem. Whenever I
And
get up,
again,
whenever I make it up big, I'll make sure I'll come back and do a show with y'all again. Even if none of us make it big, come back and bring me on the show just cause.
oh yeah, definitely.
Heck
Maybe
yeah.
I'll hit you up, and maybe I'll hit you up for a concert maybe one day.
Awesome. If you have anything going down in Houston, let me know. I'm booking a flight. I'll come down there and we'll go perform.
Oh, sweet. I'll definitely hit you up about it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. And again, thank you for hopping on with me today. I do want to close things out on a good note, so I did want to give you this little opportunity. It's called end credits. You know, end credits in movies.
Yeah.
This is for any lastly things you would like to say to your fan, anything that you are currently working on. You could say what you're working on, and also thank yous. Lastly, you want to tell us before we end the recording anything at all? Just go for it.
Personally, I'd honestly really like to thank my manager. Her name's Patricia Capel. She's actually through the production agency that I'm with. Um, she signed me basically with no basic prior knowledge of even who I really was, besides the fact that we had done a music video together. And she basically created a whole branch off of her business just to sign me onto her production company. So it's not like a record label, but she's just my representation. So she's basically just my manager. She runs everything from the back end for me. Um, Honestly, I have a lot of inspirations. I have a lot of reasons to be doing this. I feel like you need to know your why in life, and why you do everything you do to be able to be successful. So that's what I'd like to say to my fans is learn your why, learn why you're doing the things that you're doing so that you can actually build something from that. You're not going to be able to build with any direction. It doesn't work. Um, I live for my family. I live for my dad, my mother, my girlfriend. I live for my little brother, my nephew, all the people in my life that really try to push me up and support me. I even got a son on the way, and I love the death out of him. So I'm gonna get back with y'all. Y'all can check up on me soon because big things are coming in the mix. I'm telling y'all gonna see my name up there.
Oh yeah, we're all excited for that. Excited. Can't wait for that. And again, honestly, thank you so much for, joining me, taking time out of your life to, do this little thing with me. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, of
And
course, anytime.
you stop smoking weed. I appreciate you doing that too.
Maybe the next time you interview me,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
I'll quit smoking weed.
all those damn cavities in your mouth. Look at that.
At least
It's
the
all from
blunt.
that weed. It's because of that weed. Those cavities because of your weed.
Ha. Nah. It's that sugar.
See, now you're a sugarholic now.
I guess so. Just happens.
Look at that.
Everyone's got addictions, I guess.
That's tough. I don't like those addictions. But the next time you come and I see you smoking, seriously, I'm about to smack the shit out of you.
All right. All right. All right. I'll make an effort to quit smoking blunts.
Please. And get your wife to stop too. She's too young to do that shit.
You guys quit smoking too.
Why? Why?
It's not good for you.
It's not good for you, man.
Maybe.
Don't have her become a smokeaholic. What if you guys have kids? They're gonna
I'll
become
also try
smokeaholics too.
once. I'll also try to quit smoking.
She will also quit smoking blunts. We're gonna make a
Oh,
valiant effort to quit smoking
oh, thanks. And
blunts.
if when we end this and you're like, oh fuck him, we're gonna do it anyway. Just do it privately.
I got you. I'll give you an update.
Oh, good. So I don't think y'all lying.
You'll get an update in the next interview. I'll be honest. I'll be like, yeah, I quit smoking, or nah, I didn't.
Oh, sweet. That's good. That's good. All right. Well, we talked a lot. We had a good time today. I really do honestly appreciate it. And make sure you all check out him down below in the description, provided with links. Links
Yep, yep,
and
yep.
yeah, please do. And make sure to follow me all on social media. It's everything on Wrap It Up Podcast. And I hope you guys had a good time today. Got a lot of laughs and learned a little bit. And told this loser to stop sucking. I mean, we gotta make a general reminder.
Yeah, yeah. All
And
right.
get off the sugar. You have too many cavities and yellow shit in your teeth.
Damn. Now you really calling me out. Now
I can
you
literally
really
see you.
calling it out.
I can literally see you. I can see you right now. And look at you with that gold chain. Look at you like Snoop Dogg. That's look at
Iced
that.
out of Cuban.
Damn, bro.
Had to.
Bro, that's tough.
Our
That's tough.
release is July 28th. That's what I gotta say.
All right, and wow, that's 4 days after our concert. Which, by the way, I'll make sure to give you a link to so you can watch and tune in also.
Awesome.
TGIF, which by the way, guys, make sure you guys check out TGIF Music Fest on July 4th. Make sure you guys check it out. Check it out. I'll provide also a link if you guys are interested. And I know I've touched you long enough, so I'm gonna stop this before everybody starts laughing. But please make a general reminder: no sugar and no smoking weed.
All right. All right. You have a great day. I appreciate talking to you.
No problem, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.